Imagine waking up as Elon Musk waking up before the sun rises. Your eyes open in a quiet room, and for 1 second, you feel like yourself. Then your phone vibrates. Once, twice, then again. You reach for it, still half asleep, and the screen lights up your face. Hundreds of notifications. Tesla production report, SpaceX launch update, X platform issue, Neuralink meeting, AI safety briefing, investor questions, legal review, press problem, and then it hits you. You are Elon Musk. Not watching him, not reading about him, not arguing about him online. You are inside his life. At first, it sounds amazing. You are one of the richest people on earth. You own companies people talk about every day. You build rockets, you build electric cars, you work on robots, brain chips, satellites, and artificial intelligence. But after 30 seconds, the fantasy starts to crack. Because this is not a normal rich person's morning. There is no slow breakfast, no peaceful coffee, no walking around a mansion doing nothing. The world is already waiting for answers. You sit up and open the first message. A SpaceX test has been delayed because one part is behaving strangely. Another message says a Tesla factory is falling behind its production target. Another says a post on X has caused backlash. Another says investors want a statement before the market opens. You stare at the phone. Most people wake up and decide what to eat. You wake up and decide which emergency gets attention first. By 7 a.m., you are already in a meeting. Tesla comes first. A screen shows numbers, charts, factory lines, delays, costs, and problems with a tiny part that could slow down thousands of cars. An engineer explains the issue. Everyone waits for your reaction. You ask why the part exists. The room goes quiet. Someone says, because the system was designed that way. You do not like that answer. You ask if the system can be redesigned. A few people look nervous. And suddenly, you understand something about this life. Being Elon Musk is not just about having ideas, it is about questioning everything, even when everyone else is tired. At 8 a.m., the topic changes. Now it is rockets. A Starship test is being reviewed. The rocket is massive, the fuel is dangerous, the weather is uncertain, the data is complicated. One team wants to continue, another team wants to delay. Everyone looks at you. You feel the weight of the decision. If you say yes and it fails, the whole world watches the explosion. If you say no, the company loses time and momentum. You look at the numbers, then you say, delay it. Not because you are afraid, because rockets do not care about confidence. Physics wins every argument. The meeting ends, and before you can even think, another one begins. Now it is X. The mood is completely different. No engines, no metal, no launch tower, just millions of people yelling online. A feature is broken, advertisers are nervous, a journalist wants a comment, users are angry about a policy change, your name is trending again. You scroll for a moment. Some people call you a genius, some call you dangerous, some make jokes, some insult you, some defend you like they know you personally. And you realize fame is not the same as being loved. Fame means strangers wake up and have opinions about you before you have even had breakfast. You approve one change, reject another, and tell the team to make the platform faster before adding more features. Then you close the app. For 5 seconds, the room is silent. Then your phone vibrates again. Of course it does. By noon, you are walking through a factory. This is where things feel more real. Machines move, workers pass by, metal parts slide down lines, screens flash numbers. A robot arm pauses for half a second too long. Half a second sounds tiny, but repeated thousands of times, it becomes a serious problem. You stop and point at the machine. Why does it wait there? Someone explains. The explanation sounds smart, but too complicated. You ask if the step can be removed. People hesitate. You say to try it. And just like that, a process that existed for months is questioned in 10 seconds. That is the strange power of this life. One question from you can change an entire factory, but one bad question can also waste everyone's time. In the afternoon, there is a Neuralink briefing. The room becomes quieter. This is not about faster cars or bigger rockets. This is about people, patients who cannot move, people who want to communicate again, technology that might connect a brain to a computer. For the first time all day, the noise fades. You listen carefully. A doctor explains the risks. An engineer explains the progress. Someone tells a story about a patient trying to move a cursor with their mind, and suddenly the whole day feels different. The meetings, the headlines, the criticism, the money, all of it feels smaller, because if this works, it could give someone a piece of their life back. But then the legal team speaks. Approvals, safety, regulation, testing. The future may be exciting, but it still has paperwork. By evening, your brain feels full. But the day is not over. There is an AI meeting. People discuss models, data, compute, safety, competition, and risk. Everyone knows AI is moving fast, maybe too fast. You ask what happens if the system becomes more powerful than expected. Nobody gives a perfect answer. That is the scary part. Some technologies fail when they are weak. AI becomes scary when it works too well. Later, you finally step outside. The sky is turning orange. For the first time all day, nobody is asking you anything. You stand there for a moment and breathe, and you realize something. Being Elon Musk would not feel like being rich. It would feel like being responsible for too many futures at once. The future of cars, the future of rockets, the future of AI, the future of the internet, the future of brain technology, maybe even the future of humans on another planet. People online argue about whether you are a hero or a villain, but inside the day, it feels messier than that. You are just one person inside a storm of impossible problems, brilliant people, huge risks, and decisions that never stop coming. Late at night, you return to your room. Your phone is still full. More messages, more problems, more questions. You lie down and stare at the ceiling. For a few seconds, everything is quiet again. Then the phone vibrates. One new message. Urgent. You close your eyes. And now you understand the truth. For most people, tomorrow starts in the morning. For Elon Musk, tomorrow already started.